I know how ridiculous you guys are. You come out and do this. So
That's what you think. That's what you think. I know how ridiculous your police department is and your sheriff's department is. So how's that? Okay. The rest of the world agrees with me. You guys are clowns, bro, and we're going to straighten you out. So get your supervisor down here. I don't even want to talk to you.
No. YouTube channel. You probably have like 50 followers or something like that. And
no, I actually have 246,000 subscribers.
Okay.
My channel gets 150,000 views a day. Yeah. So you're wrong, Kevin.
And they're all short, small.
I'm glad you know them all. I'm glad you know. Oh, now short and small. So you can insult my stature, and that's okay. That's fine with you. You're a hypocrite, and you're a fool, and you're at work. You're at work insulting people. Yeah, she knows you're getting yourself in trouble. Kevin, when you find yourself in a hole, quit digging. How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from Aurora, Colorado. We are at a United States Post Office here in Aurora, and we're just gonna pay a little visit on these folks here today and find out if they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. I am out with Watching the Watchman. Today is Friday, February 26th. And it is 41 degrees and sunny in Aurora, Colorado. How you doing today, Watchman?
What's up?
Yeah, so this is a big post office. Seems like there's a lot of activity here.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, so we're going to walk over by the entrance here. It looks like they're only letting a certain number of people in, or I'm not sure what's happening, because there's a line forming outside, and then people go in, then another line forms. So take a look and see what's happening with that. And always like to take a moment to recognize Old Glory, waving in the breeze as she should. POW MIA, never forget, not forgotten. Yeah, so let's see what the signs say.
Yeah.
P.O. Box customers don't have to stand in line. Best time for prepaid packages drop-off is between 6:30 and 7 a.m. Self-service kiosks are available 24/7. Maximum customers in the building are 5 at a time. Same thing on that door. Please wait outside for a customer to leave. What if there's not 5 in there? How do you know how many people are in there?
It's a big building for only 5 at a time.
Well, and I'm surprised they're doing that outside, because normally it's a wait in the lobby thing to go into the retail area. I don't understand what makes people wait, because let's say you walk up, you see it says wait for somebody to walk out before you go in, right? What if there's nobody in there?
Yeah.
There's nobody in there?
No, we're just talking about how this is working.
Yeah, go. Go in. Go in now. Somebody came out. There's a lady standing right here in front of the door.
Yeah, there's no way for you to know how many people are in there.
Yeah, no.
It's strange.
When you come up, you can't go until somebody comes up.
No. Me personally, I would just walk in.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Who made that policy? Is that an actual post office policy, or someone just decided they're doing that?
Well, out of all the post offices we've been to in Colorado so far, this is the first time I've seen this.
Yeah.
Watch this. There you have it.
What are you doing?
We are documenting how the capacity regulation is working.
Is it working?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
No.
Right.
It's designed to fail. So, because, well, it says maximum 5 people allowed in the building at once, right? How do you from out here know how many people are in the building?
Well, I think, right, all you're doing is following, like, so when somebody leaves, you go in.
Okay, so what if you walk up and there's nobody in there? How would you even know that?
You wouldn't. No,
Right,
you're right, you
that's
wouldn't.
what I
And
mean,
It's
right.
actually, yeah, it's the building and then there's that little in-between place.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been here before where it's wrapped around.
Well, and those aren't official signs either. They're not. That's just somebody thought of that one day and stuck that to the door. And
Right. There's gotta be a better way.
it's just interesting to see what people do.
Just kind of, the little walk there. I can't go, there's a line.
Human behavior is
Yeah, but
fascinating.
there's also that other little, the kiosk thing there, where you can mail your own packages.
Right.
And I think that's not part of this, but I don't want to like cut in front
No,
of
it's actually not. And even if you if you want to go in and check your post office box, that's not part of the limit either.
Yeah, and maybe even the other little, I don't know exactly, but right, it's
I just, as a parent, realized a long time ago that you don't make rules you can't enforce. Right?
yeah. It's a post office. It's a government.
There you go. Well, that's why we're here keeping an eye on them.
Thanks. Wait for you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Well, what's interesting to me is they're so worried about all the capacity and everything, but there's not one sign saying you have to wear a mask.
Right, exactly. I wonder if there's one on the other door down here because there's a side door.
Yeah, and then if you come in through that door, how are you supposed to know how many people are in here?
Yeah, hang out here for a second. Let me see what it says on that door.
All right.
All right, so this door has absolutely no signage on it, and you can't go in anyway. It's locked. So they have all these doors. They actually removed the handle and the lock from the door and permanently closed it, and are forcing people all to go in through one entrance. Now, I believe, as far as my limited knowledge is concerned, I believe that's a fire code violation, because I think in a commercial application, commercial building, you need to have at least 2 exits, methods of egress from the building.
They have a lock?
No, so what they did is they actually removed the handle, the lock, and permanently shut the door, so you can't open it. So I think that's a fire code violation, because you only have 1 exit out of the building.
Yeah, unless there's another one somewhere.
Yeah.
Guys online?
No. Thank you. Where else would there be an exit?
Yeah, yeah. All right.
The whole lobby ends right there.
Yeah.
Right, and then I don't know what's on this side.
Just get a new one out of the...
No, there's nothing here. Yeah, I think you have a very serious fire code violation going on here. What happens if there's people inside the post office and this little mudroom area catches on fire and nobody can walk through it? They're all trapped in the building. Brilliant. So we're going to have to see if the postmaster is available for that shortly. And there's nobody here online, so let's take a walk real quick.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh, I wasn't being rude. I was going to hold it for you.
Thank you.
Yep. Go ahead. After you. I'm already here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, there's no other exit on this side. There's no exit on that side. Look how they closed it.
You ready?
To dog, to release. and they removed the lock, they removed the handle outside. So I don't know if does this open? There's an alarm on it.
It's probably like emergency exit.
Is there a sign that says that anywhere?
No.
I don't know if I even want to stand in line with this many people.
Yeah, I don't know what their point is.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Well, I guess we might as well get online, right? This sign says 7 people. This sign says 5 people. Postmaster's asleep in the back. How many do we have in here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 people. 18 people's a little more than 5 or 7. Huh?
You'd think they would have hand sanitizer up there for people.
No. Not today, thank you. You know the next person you want to say? I made those kitties didn't count. Okay, so did you want global express priority? So for the 3 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the global priority is 6 to 10 days.
What do we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Am I in the post office?
You work for the post office?
I'm here to see your postmaster.
Postmaster?
Yeah. So she asked me if I was in the post office. I had to think for a second. I was maybe I'm not.
The system wouldn't allow me to do that. But I can
Oh, it is, okay.
Can I just have a certificate of the postage, you know, just a stamp saying I don't want to be sent?
Sorry?
You gonna blur me out of the video?
You weren't even in it until you just asked to be blurred out. Well, I don't blur anything out.
Blur me out.
I don't blur anything out, so I can assure you it's not going to happen.
Okay, I'm not a public figure. I'm a private person, and I'm telling you.
And you're not knowledgeable of the law either,
I
so
don't give you permission.
duly noted. You won't be blurred out, as I said, I can assure you. Okay. End of conversation. Blur me out.
Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it.
Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
Postmaster not here.
Is there a supervisor?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Where you going?
You want me to wait over by the door there?
Just stay right here. Let me go and get them.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. Appreciate your help.
You have to take a picture of all of us?
Oh, is this you? You're the postmaster? Good.
I'm the manager.
Manager, you're the guy we're looking for. I'm sure you're not shaking hands these days, right?
No, but I'll tell you
Okay.
the first thing is that there's no photography allowed in this building.
Sure there is. And what I'm more worried about
Not
is
discussing it.
you're not discussing the serious fire marshal regulation violations that you have going on here? You don't want to hear about any of that?
I didn't say that. I said there's no photography in this building.
Okay, well, I'm telling you there is. You're wrong. Are you familiar with your poster 7?
We can have the police.
Are you
come
familiar
and
with
sort this out.
the police?
Listen,
I'm here to discuss a very serious, life-threatening situation that you have going on here at this post office.
Okay, let's hear
I'm not here to talk about a camera. So can we walk down here and I'll show you what I'm talking about?
I'm not your personal employee, so you can just tell me what the issue is, and I can look at it.
You only have one means of egress from this building for the customers.
Okay.
That's a national fire code violation. that needs to be corrected right now, immediately.
Okay. So you are.
Well, you'll be advised of who I am once I see how you're going to handle the situation.
Okay. So under advised, I need you to stop filming now. There's no photography allowed in this building.
You're absolutely incorrect.
Okay. So I'm going to call the police. And
That's up to
we'll
you.
Let them sort it out.
Okay, and then I'm going to have the fire marshal come down here, and you're
That's fine.
going to have to deal with
a
it.
fire inspection, so that's fine. Let's do that.
You had your fire inspection before you locked the door in the back. I think that guy needs to read his rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property, specifically the paragraph on news, advertising, or commercial purpose photography. So I'm going to call the fire marshal's office.
All right, thank you very much for holding. So I did just confirm with somebody. So you would actually have to call the fire department in that city, particularly of where you're at.
Call the fire department, okay.
Yeah, South Metro Fire Rescue. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If this is a solicitation or robocall, please press 0. If you'd like to speak to an assistant, please press 1. If you'd like a list of options or to leave a voice... Wait while I transfer your call. South Metro Fire, this is Roberta.
Yes, hi, Roberta. Good afternoon. My name is Jason. Hello?
South Metro Fire, this is Roberta.
Hi, Roberta. I'm sorry. This is Jason. You hung up on me by accident. I just called a minute ago.
Sorry, I got disconnected. I apologize.
No worries. It happens. The reason I'm calling you is I'm at the post office. I'm at the Tower Station post office here in Aurora, just down the street from you guys. And I would like to know if there's a fire marshal, a fire inspector, or somebody that might be able to come down here, because I am seeing what I consider to be a very immediate, life-threatening situation that they have here at this post office.
Okay, let me send you over to that department, Jason.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You have reached the South Metro Fire Marshal's office. In an effort to better protect our employees and the community to help contain the COVID-19 transmission, the South Metro Fire Administration offices will be closed until further notice. However, the Fire Marshal's office will continue to provide all of our services to our community in a reduced capacity as team members will be working remotely. This means all plan review, construction inspections, code compliance, and investigation services will still be provided during this time, and members of the Fire Marshal's office will still be available via phone and email. Please leave a message with your name, phone number, and a brief description of your need, and a member of our team will wait while I transfer your call. South Metro Fire, this is Roberta.
Hi, Roberta. How are you? This is Jason again. And at this phone call, I'm just going to advise you that I'm recording this phone call.
Okay.
You transferred me to the office that you transferred me to, and I believe they're working. The message says they're working in a limited capacity, and there's no way to speak to anybody. So I'm just putting you on advisement that there is a life-threatening situation here at the Tower Station Post Office in Aurora, and I'm going to consider that my officially documented report to you. So I need to speak to somebody about it immediately now that it's been reported to your office.
And what's the situation?
The situation is the post office has taken it upon themselves to completely remove the handle and lock from one of the entry doors on the side of the building and permanently affix the door shut. So you now only have one means of egress from this building. And that's a National Fire Code violation, as well as, I'm sure, many municipal code violations.
Well, let me see if I can find somebody in the office on a Friday this late. Can I put you on hold for a moment?
Absolutely, sure.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Location?
I'm on the phone with the fire marshal. I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Yeah, the location is the Tower Station Post Office here in Aurora.
Watching your YouTube channel.
Have you?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll be right with you.
So then you post office.
Aurora is outside of our jurisdiction.
We'll talk to you real quick while he's on the phone with the
Aurora
fire
Fire.
marshal doing his thing.
Okay. I thought that's who I was calling. I guess I got transferred to you by mistake.
Yeah, this is Southland.
All right, so I'll get back to you. I'll get in touch with the right person. Thank you.
They're coming inside a federal facility filming. They're not allowed to do that either. They're harassing our staff and federal employees about a supposed egress problem. I've asked them to identify themselves. They don't have the courage to do that, but they've got the courage to violate these other problems. So they need to leave.
Okay.
Kind of period, end of sentence.
All right, sounds good. Well, are you guys going to take off or are you going to hang out here?
Well, are you going to inform him on what the law is?
In particular, what?
First of all, we are allowed to take video on this property, and I'll tell you why if you're not going to interrupt me. There's something called Poster 7, which is hanging in the lobby, which is the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property, which specifically gives us the right to do what we're doing, okay? There's a section, paragraph on photography.
Right
now,
wait,
let me.
That's a federal.
No.
I don't care.
Well, if you don't care, I'm not going to talk to you. Have a nice day. Well, then I don't want to hear a word out of your mouth.
To do with that.
Okay.
That's a federal.
Well, then tell them to call federal police. Well, then you're not federal police.
Staying here though, that's trespassing.
No, it's not.
So I can't have you go back inside if they're telling you. To
No, it's not.
Then you
No,
gotta leave, man.
call FPS. You're wrong. And I don't want to sue you. So you're wrong. I'm trying to educate you.
Can I ask why we're doing this today?
Can I give you
Because
this?
You're just here causing a scene.
No, I'm not. No. Listen to
It's
me.
literally
All right,
just
stop
to cause a
speaking and
scene.
listen to what I'm telling you.
No, you know
Okay?
what?
There is a
I can talk
Department of
about it.
Homeland Security memo dated 2018, which gives me express
can you show me
permission to
that?
do what I'm doing. Bring it up on your phone. Google
How
it.
about you bring it up on your phone? Show me,
2018
man.
memo on
Show me.
photography. I know what it is.
All right.
So if you trespass me from this property, you're violating my rights and you're going to have a very serious lawsuit. So I would check with your supervisor, a sergeant, a chief, district attorney's office, whoever you want to talk to, and they're going to tell you that I have the right to be here, I assure you. Don't make the mistake.
Even though
Officer
they're telling you to
Grusin.
leave.
Yes, he's just misinformed. Yes.
Okay. So
check with your
No, no.
supervisors, and if
So
your
here's the
supervisor
thing.
wants me to leave, I'll leave, and then I'll file the lawsuit. I don't want
So you want me to get a
to.
supervisor?
I don't want to name you personally.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
let's get a
we'll
supervisor. Let's do that. Yeah. I'd actually rather you get Federal Protective Services down here because they would tell you what the law is. Homeland Security will tell you what the law is. So I just don't want you to make a mistake that you're going to pay for. When you violate somebody's rights knowingly, you lose your qualified immunity, and I don't want you to do that. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I know more about the law than he does or you do.
Is Baker 30 on?
Trust me, and I'm telling you that as a friend. I'm trying to be civil with you. I know what the law is.
No, I'm trying to get 30.
Okay, and you see that door there on the side of the building?
Baker 30, Baker 78.
Which has been permanently
All right,
shut.
man, hang on.
Yeah, hang on.
I'm trying to get a supervisor.
Yeah,
for
well,
you.
because you want to hear what his nonsense is. You want to hear the reality of the situation.
Man, 'cause I know how ridiculous you guys are. You come out and do this.
That's what you think.
think.
That's what you think. I know how ridiculous your police department is and your sheriff's department is. So how's that?
Okay.
The rest of the world agrees with
Well,
me.
I seen
You guys are
videos,
clowns,
man.
bro, and we're going to straighten you out. So get your supervisor down here. I don't even want to talk to you. You should have stuck with the good cop routine. We could have had a very healthy conversation.
Man, I'm trying to be cool with you.
No, you're not at all.
You don't want to be
Your
cool
job
with
is to
I know
uphold...
exactly what you do, man. This is what you do every
No, you don't know exactly what I'm doing. Your job is to uphold the
what you
law.
want
I
to do.
suggest you do that. And I'll take your business card from you, please, since you engaged me.
I'll give you all that. Don't worry.
I need to know who I'm speaking with, so I'll take a business card. You're going to refuse to give me a business card? I
No, I'm
can't.
going to give you one, but I'm not going to give you one right this second. Just give
Why?
me-
Just is that your ego
want a
kicking in?
supervisor?
You don't want to give me a...
No, I'm trying to get you.
If you're not going to give me a card, I'm not going to speak to you.
I'm trying to get you what you want.
How are you, ma'am?
Do you want 30 over here?
Yeah, you can get it.
There you go. Get 30 over here. Perfect.
Hey, do you want to flip this way? They want a supervisor. Yeah, these are the audit guys that come up on YouTube all the time.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
So you're refusing to give me a
He's-
business
he's
card?
coming. Oh, I told you I'm going to give you one. But by the
So we
time
hand it over.
By the time our contact is done, you'll have my business.
What's your badge number?
19033.
I don't need your business card anymore. Keep it.
Okay. They want you off their property, so I'm telling you right now.
This is not their, you don't, we're waiting for your supervisor because you don't know the law.
All right. Well, in the meantime, I'm telling you not to go on their property. Does that make sense?
This is their property right here.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So you're going to trespass me off of public property without committing a crime. Do you know the law?
They're asking you to leave.
That's not the law.
They're asking you to leave.
That's not the law. They could ask me to stand on my head and spin around. I'm not going to do
trespass you from the property.
So go ahead and do it.
Okay,
Knock yourself out. I challenge you to trespass.
trespass.
I challenge you to trespass me.
Why you gotta do this, man?
Not because you're being an asshole. That's why I gotta do it. I talk to
exactly what
assholes
you're
like
doing.
assholes.
I'm trying to come here and appease them.
No,
I'm
you're
trying to
not.
appease you.
No, you're trying to appease them. Exactly right. Uphold the law.
They're
Try
trying to
that.
conduct business,
Honor
and
your
you're here
oath.
to cause
Honor your oath. Honor your oath
that even
and
mean?
honor the law. Did you take an oath to the Constitution of the United States?
What are you even talking about, dude? That has nothing to do with what we're doing.
What are you even talking about, dude? That has nothing to do with what we're doing. What are you even talking about, dude? That has nothing to do with what we're doing.
Right now.
You're a fool, and I have nothing to say to you. Walk away from me. I'm waiting for
we're
your
not doing that.
supervisor.
You're not going on their property.
I'm on their property now. Are you cognizant? Are you alive? So trespass me and I'll leave.
Well, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Trespass me. Why are you waiting for your supervisor? In case you're wrong? You're wrong, dude. Trust me. You're very wrong.
No.
You don't know the
You
law.
want a supervisor, so I'm getting a supervisor here to try to appease you.
No.
Because I know how ridiculous this is.
So what are you,
It's
like
do
an,
all the
what are
time.
you, some kind of appeasement officer? You appease your wife at home too? You're just like an appeaser guy?
Show some respect, Joe. Come on.
Show some respect.
Show some respect. He's a police officer.
So what? I'm a human being. Who cares?
What's your story?
Who cares?
You just here to babysit him?
And you're a dumbass instigator, so I have nothing to say to you.
What's
There's
your
no
story?
point in talking to you. You're an idiot.
That's
Why am I having
that's
this
all you got
discussion?
right now?
You couldn't get your way with him, so now you want to talk to me.
That's all you got.
Did you read the section in your policy about de-escalation? Do you have any concept of what goes on in your life?
Nobody's escalated here except you, man.
Okay.
Can I ask why you're doing this? Because
You
you're
can't
literally here
know.
to
I'm
cause
gonna talk to your
I know you
supervisor
come
now.
here to get us to come, and then
No.
you just try to cause problems.
We're looking for tyrants like you, and I found one.
A tyrant, huh?
Yep. You're gonna find out why I'm here,
Okay.
and you're gonna be sorry we ever met.
Okay.
I assure you.
I know. End up on you.
And if you want to stop making mistakes now, we could start all over again, and we can govern ourselves by the law
So let me
and
ask
by
you,
the
what
Constitution.
mistakes am I making?
You didn't tell me if you want to start all over again or not. I'm not going to continue this conversation. You want to stop this conversation and start all over again?
trying to make
Hand me
everybody
your
happy,
business
right?
card. Say, this is who I am. This is why I'm
Well,
here.
the reason I was going to wait to give you my business cards because I don't know if I'm going to pull a case number for this or not, but I'll go.
You're
ahead
not
and give it
pulling
to
a
you
case
now.
number for anything, so don't worry
if I
about
do
that.
end up pulling a case number, I'll just have to give you another one.
Yeah, you would have to give me another one. That's correct. Hello? Yes, how are you? Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Okay, appreciate it. I'm waiting for
So what they did is they have the main entrance to the building, and then there's a side entrance. So they have removed the handle from the side entrance, completely removed the door lock, sealed the door shut, and now you only have one means of egress from this building, which is a National Fire Code violation. And I think it's a very serious National Code violation, because if there's a fire in the vestibule here, how does anybody get out of the building? On the south side of the building, yeah. No.
Can't you get out through that door over there? Is it an exit-only door? Or since you're not on the phone, can you answer that?
Yep.
I told you I don't want to talk to
Isn't
you.
that an
You're a
exit
feelings enforcement clown. You're not a law enforcement officer.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking.
So
you
is
a
it
question.
possible to have somebody come down and I can show it to him?
We've had a conversation with him. We've had a conversation. You keep going back to the same thing. I don't want to hear it, dude.
Wait,
I'm
what
not
am
interested.
What am I going back to?
Okay.
You keep just you don't hear anything. You don't.
Okay, and I'm here. I'll be here right in the parking lot waiting for you.
Stupidity.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
I asked if that door opens from the inside.
So fire marshal will be here soon. So I have business here. I have business on the property with the fire marshal.
All right, man. Well,
and I'd consider that to be official business.
We're gonna wait for my supervisor to get
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That way, we're doing everything, by the book.
And you know what? I'm gonna put out an olive branch for you here, because I understand you might have come across a little rough because you work for a lousy department, and that's just the way it goes.
I don't understand how I came across Russ.
Anyway, I'm really trying here, man. Okay? So what I'm telling you is, okay, federal law explicitly allows me to be here doing exactly what I'm doing. If he tells you it's not, that's just his misguided
So
information.
you're here
That's his opinion.
disrupting a place of business.
That's what he
They
told you
asked
I
to
did.
leave.
That's what he told you I did. I did not. You want to know why I went inside? I went inside. This is all on the video camera. I went inside. I stood online. I got up to the front and I said, "Is your postmaster here?" I said, "No, the postmaster's not here." I said, "Is there a supervisor?" She said, "Yes, he'll be right out." And this gentleman came out. So there's your extent of my disrupting the business here. That's what I did, and it's all documented on 2
Were
cameras.
you here to conduct business? Were you here to mail something? Or
I'm here to find out why that situation exists.
So-
I'm here to
so
find
you're
out
here
why they have.
disrupting business.
I'm
What
here
we're
to
doing right now is
see. This is why I
disrupting
don't. No, you're a clown. You're disrupting the business. You're a clown, bro. You really are. So I started all over with you again. Yeah, you did. You just don't get the joke. You will. You will. Sounds like a threat. You sound like a jackass. And I need your information too, because there's going to be a very serious complaint filed against you, Kevin Frickle. You guys handled this all wrong today. Could have been very lovely. Could have been very productive, very fruitful,
I don't
and very
think there is
cordial.
any lovely way to handle things with you
Well, then
guys.
you don't know
See
who
how
I
you
am.
guys do.
You have no idea who I am.
What
You're
I
wrong.
think, you know what I think? I think you guys are reject wannabe insurrectionists that would love to have been at the Capitol.
See, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. Not at all.
You've got your
No.
little YouTube channel. You probably
No.
have like 50 followers or something like that. And
No, I actually have 246,000 subscribers.
okay,
My channel gets 150,000 views a day.
Yeah.
So you're wrong, Kevin.
and they're all short, small.
I'm
people
glad
like
you know
that
them all.
have-
I'm
that
glad
have
you
no
know.
jobs.
Oh, now short and small.
No
So
women anywhere.
you can insult my stature, and that's okay. That's fine with you. You're a hypocrite,
calling
and you're a
this
fool,
gentleman a
and you're
jackass,
at
calling me a
work.
jackass.
You're at work insulting people. Yeah, she knows you're getting yourself in trouble. Kevin, when you find yourself in a hole, quit digging. It's good advice. And me and you are going to wind up shaking hands because you're going to realize I was right.
Look, man, nobody's trying to cause problems here.
No, but you're
I'm
just
trying to-
you're not being reasonable.
I'm trying to
no,
give you
you're not
what
being.
you
You're not
want.
going to rope me into a third conversation. What you're trying to do is be a tyrant, and you're doing a very good job at
What
it.
am I being a tyrant about?
You're not listening to the law. You're not listening to both sides of the story. You're taking one person's entire narrative because he's a supervisor at the
Let me
post
try it.
office.
So you're here. You wanted to talk to their supervisor because you're here about the fire code. That's what you're concerned.
That's what I walked into the
You're
building
concerned
for.
about the
Yep.
door
Are you
down
going to
here.
listen to my answer, or are you just going to keep going?
Well, I'm just trying to reiterate what
That's
you told me to show
what
that I'm listening to.
that's what I walked into the building for, to speak to the postmaster.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely correct. Again, which is documented on 2 cameras, 7 cameras because they have cameras inside there too. Yep. Everything I'm telling you is exactly 100% accurate and correct.
Well, that's what I was just reiterating, so you understand that I'm listening to what you're saying just as much as to what he's saying.
All right, but I gave you the piece of law that gives me express permission to be doing what I'm doing, federal law.
Until they told you to leave the facility.
No, that's not the way it works.
That is the way it works.
No, it's not. You're uneducated. It's not. I promise you, it's not the way it works.
Well,
And
I'll
if
tell you
you
what,
know who we are, you know that I'm out there defending good policing and good police officers, and I stand up for good police officers. And we have wonderful conversations with law enforcement all over the country. I've been in 29 states in the past year and a half on my own dime. Okay. Trying to make this a better place and a better world, and trying to close the gap between the police and the citizens so there can be some communication and dialogue so you guys can stop getting hurt and killed on the street every day
Well, I'm
because of
trying to
clowns
create
like
some
you.
dialogue
No, you're
here,
not.
but
What you're doing is you're
completely
getting,
unreasonable.
no, you know what you're doing? You're getting your boys in blue brothers and sisters killed and hurt every day with your attitude. That's what you're doing, yeah. That's what you're doing. So
by
you're the
me
disgrace.
trying to keep a calm dialogue between the two of us.
No,
and just
you're
figure out
passive
what's
aggressive.
going
You're
on.
not calm. You're not calm. You're passive aggressive.
I'm being aggressive.
Do you not understand English? Do you know what passive means?
Well, I do,
Okay.
but
You know exactly what you're
understand
doing.
that I'm trying to keep this a calm interaction between the
No,
two of
you're
us.
not.
You're
If you were,
taking this
listen,
place
what I
that
think you
do.
should have done was you should have rolled up and listened to his story.
Which
Then
I
you
did.
then you should have listened to my story.
I did.
No, you made a decision because I'm one of those auditor guys, and you know exactly what I'm doing here. That's what you said right into my camera
Well,
lens.
I do know.
You don't know what you're talking
exactly
about,
what you're
dude.
doing.
No, you don't.
Because this
No,
right
you
here
don't.
is what you're
I know exactly what you're doing here.
trying to keep the peace.
Not at all. That's not what you jackasses from a rap. You guys are clowns, bro. Give me a break.
Okay.
You're clowns. You're clowns, and hopefully your sergeant's not a clown. If your sergeant's got any shred of decency and knowledge of the law, he's going to tell you I'm exactly right. If he wants to be a clown, then he's going to be a clown. I'm going to sue the shit out of your department, and you're going to lose. They'll actually settle with me before it even goes to court because it's so stupid what you're doing.
Right.
I've been down this road before, man. And I don't want to sue the town. I don't want to sue your county.
Well, then
I don't
why-
want to sue anybody.
Well, if you don't want to do
I
that,
want
then
you-
why are we doing this?
because I want you to uphold the law. And I want you to uphold the Constitution that you swore an oath to that you think is a joke. I don't think it's a joke.
Well, how
Okay,
do you know that I think it's a
Mr.
joke?
U.S. Marine Corps thinks the Constitution's a joke because you said that before.
Wh-
Do you hear?
I said that.
Are you seriously?
When
are you?
did
Are,
I say that?
you said it on 2 cameras, bro. You'll see the video.
When did I say
You'll
that?
see the video, and you can timestamp it. Know exactly when you said it.
Verbatim, that's what I said.
That's what you said.
Okay.
That's what you said.
Well,
When I brought up the Constitution, you started laughing at me. Did you take an oath to the Constitution of the United States?
What are you even talking about, dude? So you're saying that
Mr. Marine
are
Corps
the
guy.
exact
So all of this guy's fellow Marines out there, you're going to chime in and let everybody know what they think of you.
Okay.
Yeah. Your first and foremost priority in this world, you, not anybody else, you, because you swore 2 oaths. You swore a military oath and a law enforcement oath. Your biggest objective and priority in this world is defending the Constitution of this country. That's your priority, above and beyond everything else.
What constitutional right am I violating right now?
The First Amendment.
The First Amendment. So
Yes, sir.
Am I prohibiting you from saying what you want to say? Am I in any way doing that?
Do you know what the First Amendment covers? You think it's just free speech? What is the First Amendment? Or you don't know?
On that road, man.
Because you don't know. Because so just be honest. Just say, I don't know.
Literally, the only thing that's going on here is I'm coming to figure out what you're trying to do, what they want.
Well, you should have spent a little more time trying to figure it out before you made a decision. That's what I'm suggesting to you. Maybe you should have thought about it a little bit. Maybe you should have just mulled over the facts. Maybe you should have spoken to your officer partner here and maybe tried to come up with an idea. Maybe you should have taken my suggestion and spoken to a supervisor and gotten a little...
He's on his way.
Call the
so we
district.
can-
The district
so we can
attorney will
figure
tell
this
you I'm
out.
right. Call whoever you want to call. Call Homeland Security is who I really wish you would call. If you call Federal Protective Services, they'll tell you I'm right. And they're the ones that have jurisdiction on this property, not you.
Well, like I said,
You're here because the
supervisor's
post
on the
offer
way,
made a
so
little side agreement with
we
your
haven't done
agency.
anything yet. We're
You're
gonna
not going to
figure
do
this out
anything.
before any action gets taken. If we're
I'll
wrong
tell you
about
what's going to
that,
happen.
we'll
I'm
get it figured out.
going to play a mind reader here, okay? A fortune teller. There's only 2 things that are going to happen here. 1, you guys are going to get in your cars and leave, and I'm going to still be here. Or 2, you're going to trespass me, and I'm going to sue the shit out of you, and you're going to lose.
Okay.
Those are the only 2 options that are happening here today. The third option of arrest, which is dancing around in your mind, is never going to happen.
I didn't even think about it.
It's not going to happen.
I never even considered.
Well, I can assure you it's not going to happen, so I'm glad you didn't consider foolery.
Okay.
That's good. Is this your sergeant?
Oh
Is it-
no, that's not him.
No? Okay.
He's still on his way.
All right. And what you're gonna, the sad part is, what you're gonna find out is, yeah, I'm here for you, man. I'm here. You'll find out. You're gonna be sorry you took
do you mean
that.
you're here for
You're
me?
gonna be sorry you took that stance with me because you're lumping all First Amendment orders into one category. Okay, so you're gonna be sorry for the mistake you made today. I can assure you that.
Okay.
And I'm talking about legally, and I'm talking about morally. I'm not talking about anything to do with a threat. So don't translate it into that in your mind. I don't threaten people.
Nobody's made any threats.
No, that's correct. But you're going to find out that I'm out here helping law enforcement.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you're gonna know about it. I promise you. Yeah,
I'm sure we'll find out.
yep, you will.
Well,
Can't tell you how many handshakes and thank yous I've gotten from FBI agents, law enforcement, sheriffs, chiefs, all over the
if you
country,
do
29
something
different states.
Worth thanks. I mean, I'll be first in line to.
You don't even
shake
know
your
what I'm
hand.
doing here. You think you know what I'm doing here, and that's a dangerous thing for you to do because you're going to get yourself in trouble one day thinking you know what's going on. What you have to do is find out what's going on first. Then you operate from that position. You don't pull up and say, oh, First Amendment orders, I know exactly what's going on here. I know exactly. What if I was a father and son here from France and I'm a tourist? You don't know exactly. And you pull in and there's 2 guys with cameras and you think, oh, First Amendment orders, I know what these guys are doing. You don't.
Well,
You don't.
I wouldn't say that to just anybody, but I know who you are. Does that make sense? I know
Well, if you know who I
have a
am,
little
then you should
experience
know
with
how I
you.
operate and what I do, and you're taking the wrong stance with me.
And you're being overly aggressive for no reason.
I'm being aggressive?
You're being very aggressive.
Oh, okay.
You started this whole thing
A
off.
Marine, as a Marine, you think I'm being aggressive?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Wow, okay.
Compared to how a normal person would go about.
Well,
this
when all your
conversation,
other
very
Marine
aggressive.
buddies chime in the comments of this video, make sure you read all of them.
Okay. Well, I probably won't.
Make sure you do. You're going to want to hear what your own buddies have to say about you. You're disgracing yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
I promise you.
I'd love to stay out and listen to this, but I'm not going to. So.
He actually said that like somebody cares. Wow. You guys are part of the problem, man, and you're going to figure that out.
Okay.
And that's
Well,
why we're here.
I'm trying to not be part of the problem.
No, you're not.
Can you take this?
Not at all. So can I ask your name and badge number, officer?
Yes,
Highlander 18098.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your professionalism and courtesy. Thank you. And can I ask your name and badge number, please?
Absolutely. It's Deputy Salee 11047.
And actually, since this might turn into a lawsuit situation, so I'll take a business card from you.
Okay.
I hope it doesn't. I hope your supervisor comes down here with a level head and straightens things out, but you never know with you guys. Your department's got some reputation, and I see why. Gonna have to spend more time here. I have to encourage some other people to come down here too. See, now the problem is Kevin came out and lied to him and said that we were in there disrupting the business.
Yeah.
So when people are documenting with cameras, it's a little foolish to make things up. But that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. Oh, and just so you're aware, Kevin never asked me to leave the property. He asked me to leave the building, which we did immediately. Do you have your body camera on? Very good. Do you have yours on? Good. Don't delete anything off of them because that's now evidence. I'm informing you that that's evidence, and I will be doing a FOIA request for those body cameras. So if anybody deletes anything on those cameras, it's destruction of evidence. So don't go there. So what do we got, Greason?
Supervisor's here, so we'll talk to him.
Oh, okay, good.
So as far as the trespass goes, looks like maybe we can't do that, man. So this is a federal entity, so that's what we were checking on. Like I said,
That's what I was trying to tell you.
like I was saying, we're gonna try to figure out what exactly is going on before we take any action at all. So
Well, since you're starting
we're
to...
not right 100% of the time, all right?
All right, so you want to start over a third time? And since you're starting to figure out that I am educated and know what I'm talking
We don't
about...
need to start over, we can just continue, man.
Because I don't want... I'm trying to give you an opportunity to be a good guy here. Allow you to make yourself look good. But you're not taking... You're not seizing the reins.
We've been trying to
All right,
just
well,
come up
I'll go
with a
talk to
solution
Sarge then. We'll take it from there. How we doing, Sarge?
Do you guys want to talk to
Hi,
me?
I'm going to get briefed by my deputies real quick. I want to hear everything
Yes,
you guys
sir.
have to say. I'll
You
be
got
right
it.
back to you, okay?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
I mean, if you want to be a part of this, dude.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely do. I want to document the mistruths that you've been told.
And that's what I've been told by the manager here. He's trying to get a trespass letter. He wants them trespassed. And that's kind of where I'm
Does he get it put together?
He's trying to. He doesn't have a generic form.
Okay. All right, do we?
No, we don't have generic forms. We have that. Yeah.
All right, let's go try
And again, Sarge, just be a man of your word, and before you make that decision, have the conversation with me because I don't want you to make a mistake.
And his name
No,
is,
I talked to everybody.
his name is Kevin
Okay,
Frickle.
very good.
Okay, let's come and check this out.
You ready?
Tell tell me what's the deal. What are you guys down here for?
All right, I'm gonna explain to you exactly what's going on, okay? First of all,
put these on, but that sun is killing me right
absolutely.
now, so, okay.
You got it. And I appreciate you being professional and cordial and hearing me out. Okay. First, I'm going to start with my right to be here. Okay. There's something called Poster 7 hanging in the lobby, okay, which expressly gives me a right to be on this property in lobbies, entrances, foyers, taking photographs and video for news purposes, which is what I'm doing. Okay. Then there's a Department of Homeland Security memo, which was issued redacted in 2010, which was then 8 years later unredacted in 2018, which gives me express permission to be on federal not just post offices, any federal property, and photograph the inside and the outside of anywhere that's not restricted. Okay, indoors. Outside, I could photograph restricted areas all day long, as long as I don't go into the restricted area. So the way the law works, okay, as long as I'm standing somewhere where I'm allowed to be, I can take video and photographs of anything I can see. You can't trespass somebody's eyes. So the real question here is not whether or not I'm allowed to take video and photographs. The real question here is whether or not I'm allowed to be on this property. Okay? This is federal property, and I came here with business to speak to the postmaster. So I have every right to be on the property. So you guys can't trespass me unless I've broken a law.
Hey, I never even said that word yet.
Well, I've heard it 15 times out of grease in here.
But I'm new to the party here, so.
Okay. So at the end of the day, we have no business. Okay, this is a consensual, cordial conversation that we're having, right?
Did he ever ask you guys to put on masks while you were inside?
Never said a word about masks. What he asked me to do was leave the building. Never asked me to leave the property either. He asked me to leave the building because he was calling police, and we immediately walked out and waited right here when your officer pulled up.
All right.
Never asked me to leave the property, never asked me to put a mask on, and he can't ask me to put a mask on because it's not a law, it's a request. And there's also, there are exemptions written into the executive order. Such as medical exemptions, other exemptions. So if I fall under one of those exemptions, I'm not required to wear a mask. There's also nothing about wearing a mask on the front door of the business.
Have you called the fire marshal to come out and inspect?
That's who I was just on the phone with when this officer pulled up.
Okay, what did the fire marshal say to
He's
you?
having somebody come out and meet with me.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so he should be here soon. Yeah, Michael Williams is who I spoke to at South Metro. Yeah.
All right, well, let me go back in, chat with the other deputy.
All right, so I'll follow you in because I want you to let them know that we're allowed to be here. I don't want them to have this idea that they can just throw people off of public property for no reason. That's not the way the law works. So you and me have to go out and have a beer one day and have a nice conversation. I don't drink, so I'll have a soda, but no? See, no matter how hard I try, you just don't want to get it.
Man, it's just, you know, I just don't think we could be friends.
You're probably right then. Yeah. So even though you found out I'm right, you're still taking that same stance, huh?
Well, it's your intent. I don't like the intent.
What's my intent? To defend the Constitution of the United States?
I don't think that's the intent.
What do you think my intent is?
Look, we're just going to handle this professionally. We're going to keep it professional. We're not going to talk about going out for drinks. We're not going to talk about...
What do you think my intent is?
I think it's nefarious. Like you said there's no...
You think it's nefarious?
I think otherwise.
You shouldn't be a police officer. You're a danger out on the streets.
Okay.
You have no objective point of view. You don't critically think.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a scary guy. Yeah, I'm going to have to follow up on you, like, real seriously. We're going to look into your past. How many complaints you have filed against you right now?
None.
You sure about that?
As far as I know.
Yeah, no, you know better than that. How many complaints do you have filed against you right now?
None as far as I know.
How many have been closed out in the past year?
I don't even know.
You're going to be sorry we had this conversation, Greason. No, you're going to hear about it this time, I can assure you. Okay. The smile is going to be wiped from your face. You're going to be very sorry we met today.
All right.
And I think you have nefarious intent. I'm going to weed you out before that happens.
Okay.
And again, I mean that in every lawful, productive way. There is no threat.
I don't see any threats at all there.
You wouldn't see a threat if it was standing right in front of your face.
Okay.
How'd you leave the Marine Corps? Did you get written up while you were in there?
That's none of your...
I know more, well, you know what? I know more about you than you think I do.
Okay.
I know you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, sure I do. Okay. I told you you're going to find out. I told you were going to find out I was allowed to be here. I told you your sergeant was going to tell you were wrong. I told you I was going to be right, and I'm telling you I know who you are, and I know a lot more about you than you think I do.
I mean, like I said from the beginning, we're trying to figure this out and handle this professionally as possible.
You should have done that before you...
I already admitted to you that I was wrong about the trespassing, which, hey, we're not right 100% of the time.
You're going to admit a lot more than that to me.
Okay.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. And I hope you're catching all this because I don't want you to wind up in his situation. Pay attention. Seriously, you guys are young. You have a long career ahead of you, hopefully. And I want you to live through it, and I want it to be productive. I want you to help other officers. I want you to help the citizens, and I want you to help this country because we're in a mess right now.
Well, these are definitely...
And I'm not talking about politics. I'm not a political person. I don't care about politics. I care about human beings, and I care about what's going on in this world, and I care about good police officers. And if you actually did watch my videos and pay attention to the videos and listen to what was going on in the videos, you'd see all those good police officers shaking my hands, having conversations, being productive, and doing something in this world instead of just being the way you're being, which does nothing for anybody. And you're going to figure that out sooner or later.
Just trying to handle the situation.
Yeah, well, you know, you might not, what are you, probably 30 years old? Somewhere around there? So it might take another 40 years, but sooner or later, when your wife's left you, the kids don't want to talk to you anymore, and your dog doesn't even want to sit on your lap anymore, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure out how you spent your whole life doing the wrong thing.
Well, I probably don't have any experience with that. I probably won't.
No, yeah, you know, I can assure you will. And when you go home tonight and watch my videos, pay attention this time. Seriously, it would have saved you a lot of trouble today.
When is this going to be posted?
Well, what?
When will this be posted?
Oh, this one's going up tomorrow.
Okay.
Immediately. I'm going to stop what I'm doing when I leave here, and I'm going to go right home and edit this thing and put it up tomorrow.
Okay. What's your channel name?
I thought you know who I am.
I don't know what the name of the channel is. I've seen your stuff before.
You've seen my stuff before, but you don't know the name of the channel?
Yeah, I've seen you over the Sonic. I've seen you...
You really have to start paying more attention.
Dude, I don't know what your...
Like I said to you outside, you hear what I'm saying, but you're not listening.
Can you tell me what the name of your channel is?
No, you can figure it out.
Okay.
Do your police work and figure it out. And make sure you read the comments from all the other Marines. I have thousands of Marines that support what we do, and they're going to be disgraced by your behavior.
I have no doubt.
Yeah, and you have no doubt about that either. It's probably not the first time you've disgraced yourself with your buddies, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't want to start digging into you too hard because I feel bad for you. You're a kid, but it'll all come out. But the good news is the sun comes up tomorrow and you have a chance to fix what you're doing wrong and start all over again and be a proper individual.
What am I doing wrong?
That's for you to you and whatever that's for you and whatever you believe in to figure out. Well, I could tell you all day long, but you're not going to hear me.
I don't think you know what I'm doing wrong.
Okay. Oh, I trust me, I do.
Okay.
But you know what I'm doing wrong.
No, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Dude, I'm old enough to be your father. If you want to get old, listen to old people. You don't know everything. I don't know everything.
I mean, you're talking in circles, man.
No, I'm not talking in circles. Not at all. You're listening in circles. That's what your problem is. That's why you don't hear anything. That's why you don't know the name of my channel. When you took your
you never told me what the name of your channel
when you took your police exam, didn't you have to look at a picture of a guy running down the subway and this and that and this? What was the number on the guy's shirt and how many people were standing? How many people were sitting in the car? Those kind of things. You actually passed that? You're actually that cognizant? You have that much?
What the name of your channel is?
I could. Of course I could.
See it.
You decided a while ago.
Willing to.
Yeah, because a guy like you is not worth having a conversation with. Right now I'm talking. No, right now I'm talking at you. I'm not having a conversation with you.
We've been having.
Your side of the conversation is worthless to me.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not. Not at all. Dude, really, just stop talking because I don't want to blow your mind. And you don't want me to say things in front of Nylander here that you don't want her to know. So.
Like what?
Just let's just keep it at that. Let's just keep it at that there, Smiley. Yeah, for some reason, cell phones don't work very well in the post office. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
My call failed. For some
You have to
reason.
wear masks.
I have a medical exemption. I don't have to wear a mask. It's written into the executive order. You're wrong.
Can we go outside and chat? We're on the phone right now with the fire inspector.
Okay.
So let's
Sure,
go and chat.
good.
Let's go and chat with him.
Maybe I'll get reception to go outside.
Well, what I want to do with you guys is I'll deal with my business with the fire inspector Let's wrap up our police business here,
Well,
and then I can move on to the next thing.
And I'm trying to. I mean, all I'm trying to do is fix this for you guys.
I don't need anything fixed. I just need you guys to let these people know that I'm fully within my rights to be here and go on to fighting crime and doing what you need to do. Because there's no crime happening here.
Let's not block the doorway for anybody coming in.
Sure.
One second, we're outside and we're gonna move to a place where we're.
And I really don't want to be here all night. I'm not trying to be rude, but let's just get to the point and figure it out and be done.
Okay. So this is the gentleman that we were wondering if you could speak with, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're on speaker, go ahead.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Jeremy, Fire Marshal with South Metro Fire.
Well, I'll speak to Joe. I'm not interested in having that conversation. I'm not looking for you to mediate that conversation.
He's available right now, so.
Well, that's okay. I'll speak to him when I need to speak to
Okay,
him.
so he doesn't want to speak to you.
I don't want to
at
speak
this
through an
time.
interpreter or through somebody else's phone or on in a windy. I'll talk to him.
Yeah, nobody coming out there at this
Okay,
point.
so there is nobody coming out here at this point or today, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll follow up on Monday. No problem.
All right, thank you.
I understand it's late in the day on
Thanks, Jeremy.
Friday.
Oh, hey, Jeremy, can I just see your last name?
So where are we at, Sergeant? How do you pronounce it? Is it Daly? Daly?
What daily?
Daily.
What is your plan? What is your plan for right now? Like, what?
My plan for right now is for you to acknowledge the fact that I have a right to be here doing what I'm doing. You guys get in your cars and leave.
Well, yeah, you're out.
Do you want to let me finish what I'm saying? So you guys get in your cars and leave. I stick around for a minute or two to prove a point that you didn't chase me away, and I leave, and they'll probably never see me again. That's my plan.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Very well.
My plan is basically, to sum it up, is to leave of my own accord and not be chased out of somewhere I have a right to be.
All right.
That's my plan. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe there, buddy. Kevin, just acknowledge the fact I'm allowed to be here and I'm leaving. I'm not looking to stick around.
Okay, it's fine. You can be here and
Hey,
you
Kevin.
can film.
Kevin,
You do need to have a mask on. I didn't hear anything about a
Okay.
mask.
Like I said, we like to separate people as we chat with them. It's just kind of a protocol so that nobody talks over anybody else and we keep.
No, you want to go in the back so you can have your little secret conversation. Let's be honest.
So, all in 2 days, 11 10, or 6 days now, 10:95. That's only 50.
What's up? I don't have any service. I'm gonna write this.
Oh, yeah, no. Do you know how long they're going to be? Are they like just having a conversation back there? Or?
We're wrapping it up. I'm trying to get a case number. I'll get that to you guys as well.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Did you want a new business card with my case number, or you just want me to write on the old one I gave you?
Oh, you can, well, either ways. What is it, Nylander? Yeah. Thank you. Did you go watch a couple videos in the car?
No.
No? All right, well, yeah, let's see if this is wrapping up here. Thank you.
Did you get that case number?
Yeah, I got a card
Okay.
for him.
All
I
right.
do.
So we all good?
Yeah, I'll just, here, can we come out and I'll tell you where we're at?
Sure.
Okay.
Let this young lady go first.
I'd just like to go home. Thank you.
Yep. Sorry. Who's disrupting business now, Sergeant? I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
right. Thank you very much. Did you get a card from my deputies?
I did. Yes, sir.
Um,
I guess I'll grab one of yours too if you don't mind.
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
One of the things we always do when we contact people is we make contact cards. Part of that contact cards are your information, name, phone number, date of birth.
Yeah, I don't give that up.
So you're going to refuse.
I only-
us the information that we can do our contact cards on.
I only give out my personal
I didn't ask
information.
who you give your personal, what information you give. I'm asking you, will you give us your information so we can do a contact card?
If you're requesting it, then I'm going
I
to
am
respectfully decline your request.
Absolutely, that's fine. Have a good rest of the afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes. You too. Thank you. No, you're all good.
You never know when there's that many.
No, we're just having a little productive conversation here. It's all good. Well, that I don't know about. Oh, here's oh no, that's not it.
Are you set the rest of your day?
Oh, I will. Hope next time I see you, it's a different experience. Here you go.
Cool. Yeah, I'll put them all in the video.
All right, so here goes the Sarge. Goes the rest of these guys. There goes Nylander. So we will as gentlemen of our word here, watch them leave. We'll go back inside and do a quick lap through the lobby just to make sure Kevin's aware of the facts. And then we're out of here. So let's go do that. Can you just let Kevin know we said thank you and have a good day? Please?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Who did? Oh, they went that way? Oh, I didn't even see him.
Whole troop of them towards that door.
Oh, there he is. Kevin, I just want to say goodbye before we left. We're out of your hair. And I hope that something positive comes out of this interaction for you.
Yeah, okay, well, you guys have a good night.
All righty, you do the same. And I hope you learned something today. I know I did. Do you want me to point out the pertinent paragraph to you?
No, I'm quite aware.
Because we're seriously not doing
I
it.
am seriously very well aware of.
Okay, good. No, I just want to make sure you guys are aware. That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
No, this conversation was private, so.
Well, then you should have it in the back in a private
I
area.
was
There you
just
go.
going to point out what the regulations were.
I'm sorry you guys are so angry at the world.
I'm not angry.
Well, you can try to convince your husband of that, not me. But have a good day. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Well, all right, guys. Information, truth, and reality wins the day. I know they weren't happy about having to tuck tail and leave and accept the facts, but that's the way it goes. Very important. I just want to stress that if any of you are thinking of getting your cameras and getting out there and doing this kind of stuff, I encourage you to do that. But first and foremost, learn the law, learn what your rights are, learn the specifics of the locality that you're in, because laws from state to state, county to county, town to town change, and there are ordinances. You got to make sure what's going on and know what you're doing before you get into these things. But if you're willing to do that, we need good guys out there with cameras, good guys and girls out there to pick up their cameras and get out there and stand up for what's right. Because you can see how, if you're not informed, how wrong it can go very quickly. But that's it. I mean, at this point, I'm starving. I gotta go get something to eat. But before we do that, I always like to remind you guys, if you enjoy these videos, you like what we do, I invite you to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff helps our channels out tremendously, gets our videos out to more and more people, so that more people can watch them, enjoy them, and hopefully learn a little something from them. Because I know I'm out here learning every day. And that's it. I also invite you to do the same for Watching the Watchman. He's doing great. He's really coming into his own. I get a lot of questions in the comments why he doesn't talk a lot, why you don't hear him his narration in these videos, because this is my channel. He's got his own channel. And he narrates his own videos. He puts maps and information and other footage and things in his videos that you won't see here. So check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. And for those of you who don't know, Watching the Watchman is my son. But that's it. So we're gonna hop in the truck, head down the road, get something to eat, and call it a day. Yeah, so coming to you from the United States Post Office in Aurora, Colorado, Watching the Watchman, Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.